Hello, today I'll be talking about Sigilyph. Its previous BYC dates are September 9th, 1997, June 30th, 2000, April 21st, 2003, February 9th, 2006, November 30th, 2008, September 21st, 2011, July 12th, 2014, May 2nd, 2017, February 21st, 2020, and December 12th, 2022. I love Sigilyph's design and the fact that it's based on the Nazca lines. This connection to Mesoamerica, along with its typing, psychic flying, leads me to believe that it's the counterpart of Natu and Xatu. Anyway, let's get into the Bulbapedia article.
Hello and welcome to the Bulbapedia section of the video. Today we'll be talking about Sigilyph, the avianoid Pokemon, whose number is 0561. This is what it looks like. Its type is Psychic Flying, abilities Wonder Skin or Magic Guard. Tinted Lens is its hidden ability. Gender ratio is 50-50, catch rate is 45 or 11.9%, breeding is 8 group flying, hatch time 20 cycles, height is 4'7" or 1.4 meters, weight is 30.9 pounds or 14 kilograms. Base experience yield is 172, leveling rate is medium fast, EVL is 2, and special attack shape is that it has no feet so it has no footprint, Pokedex color is black, and base friendship is 70. Sigilyph is a dual type psychic / flying Pokemon introduced in Gen 5. It's not known to evolve into or from any other Pokemon. Biology, Sigilyph is a multicolored totem pole-like Pokemon possessing a single cyan eye on its black head, as well as two similar-looking eye spots distinguishable as such because they never blink on its body. Its base is mostly black with a green zigzag pattern in the middle and a black pattern surrounded by green. Sigilyph has a pair of wings and a long tail appendage that are yellow with blue and red stripes on each of the feathers. It has 2 black feet with 3 toes each and 2 small spikes at its base. Sigilyph's psychic powers grant it the ability to levitate constantly. Sigilyph will use its psychic powers to attack anyone who invades its territory, due to it retaining memories from when it guarded an ancient city or served as the Guardian's emissaries. It apparently flies along the same route constantly. Sigilyph lives in deserts and rocky environments. Game data, NPC appearances, Pokepark 2, Wonders Beyond. Sigilyph is in charge of Wish Park's Flight Zone and the Flight of Fancy attraction. Pokedex entries in Gen 5 Black. They never vary the route they fly, because their memories of guarding an ancient city remain steadfast. White, the guardians of an ancient city. They use their psychic power to attack enemies that invade their territory. Black 2 and White 2, the guardians of an ancient city. They always fly the same route while keeping watch for invaders. In Gen 6, X is White's entry, Y is Black 2 and White 2's entry, Omega Ruby is White and X's entry, and Alpha Sapphire is Black 2, White 2, and Y's entry. In Gen 8 Sword, Psychic powers allows these Pokemon to fly. Some say they were the guardians of an ancient city. Others say they were the guardians' emissaries. Shield. A discovery was made in the desert where Sigilyph fly. The ruins of what may have been an ancient city were found beneath the sands. Game locations, side game locations. Stats, Space Stats, HP 72, Attack 58, Defense 80, Special Attack 103, Special Defense 80, Speed 97 for a total of 490. Type Effectiveness, damaged normally by Normal, Flying, Poison, Bug, Steel, Fire, Water, Dragon, and Fairy. Weak to Rock, Ghost, Electric, Ice, and Dark for double. Immune to Ground, Resistant to Fighting for a 4th, and Grass and Psychic for half. Notes, if Gravity is in effect, this Pokemon is given an Iron Ball or a Ring target or is affected by Smackdown or Ingrain. The effectiveness of Ground-type moves is 1, so go from 0 to 1. Learn Step by leveling up. 1, Gust and Confusion, 5, Gravity, 10, Hypnosis, 15, Air Cutter, 20, Psybeam, 25, Whirlwind, 30, Cosmic Power, 35, Air Slash, 40, Psychic, 45, Tailwind, 50, Light Screen and Reflect, 55, Sky Attack, and 60 Skill Swap. By TM/TR, TM06 Fly, 8 Hyper Beam, 9 Giga Impact, 11 Solar Beam, 14 Thunder Wave, 17 Light Screen, 18 Reflect, 19 Safeguard, 21 Rest, 23 Thief, 24 Snore, 25 Protect, 27 Icy Wind, 30 Steel Wing, 31 Attract, 33 Rain Dance, 39 Facade, 40 Swift, 44 Imprison, 60 Power Swap, 62 Speed Swap, 69 Psycho Cut, 70 Trick Room, 72 Magic Room, 76 Rounds, and 95 Air Slash. The TRs, TR05 Ice Beam, 11 Psychic, 20 Substitute, 25 Psyshock, 26 Endure, 27 Sleep Talk, 33 Shadow Ball, 34 Future Sight, 36 Heat Wave, 38 Trick, 40 Skull Swap, 44 Cosmic Power, 49 Calm Mind, 58 Dark Pulse, 65 Energy Ball, 69 Zen Headbutt, 70 Flash Cannon, 82 Stored Power, and 92 Dazzling Gleam. By breeding, this group gives it Ancient Power, this group gives it Psycho Shift, and this group gives it Roost. By tutoring in the Sword and Shield expansion pass, and get Dual Wing Beat and Expanding Force. By transfer from another generation, 5 through 7 Aerial Ace and Charge Beam, 6 and 7 Confide, 7 Defog, 5 through 7 Double Team and Dream Eater, 6 and 7 Flash, that doesn't work anymore, 5 through 7 Frustration, Hidden Power, Magic Coat, Miracle Eye, and Mirror Move. Frustration, Hidden Power, Miracle Eye, and Mirror Move don't work anymore. 5 Pluck, 5 through 7 Psych Up, Psywave and Return. Psywave and Return don't work anymore. 6, Secret Power, that doesn't work anymore. 6 and 7, Shockwave. 5 through 7, Signal Beam, Smackdown, Swagger, and Synchronize. Signal Beam and Synchronize don't work anymore. 5 and 7, Telekinesis, that doesn't work anymore. And 5 through 7, Toxic. Side game data, you got all this. Pokemon 2, Wonders Beyond, the Pokepark pad entry. Until he met Darkrai and Rio Nicholas, he had been wandering around Wish Park and searching for friends he could talk to about this world's history and future. Got all this. New Pokemon Snap in the Photodex entry. The Sigilyph patrolling the ruins of Remembrance let out a warning whenever it noticed anything. It must have been guarding those ruins for a very long time. Evolution data is just Sigilyph. Sprites here, so slightly darker colors, more or less the same though. The eye is glowing, I guess that makes sense. The stripes are red rather than this kind of orange, particularly on the bottom. Shiny has orange replaced the blue. Green replaces the yellow. Brown replaces the green. Gen 6, you get the models and slightly lighter colors. Gen 7, I don't think much changes. In Gen 8, you get the much better models. Homes, you get these models. Animation, Sigilyph in Pokemon the series, black and white. Got all this. Pokedex entries in black and white, episode 64 in Ash's Pokedex. Sigilyph, the avianoid Pokemon. Sigilyph keeps enemies from invading its territory with its psychic powers and was the guardian of cities long ago. Pokemon Generations, Sigilyph in Pokemon Generations. I'm pretty sure this is the same image we did in the Whirlipede video. In the manga, Sigilyph in Pokemon Rebirth. Got all this. The TCG. Trivia, Sigilyph is the only Pokemon that can have the ability Wonder Skin, which does not have it as a hidden ability, excluding Flying type, Arceus. Sigilyph is the only Pokemon that can learn Gravity by leveling up, and can effectively ground itself with this move. Sigilyph was designed by Kiko Moresugu. Sigilyph's English category, avianoid, may be a combination of avian, pertaining to birds, and oid, suffix derived from an ancient Greek word meaning form or likeness. The name can be taken to mean bird-like creature. Origin, Sigilyph appears to be inspired by the Nazca line, specifically the avian figures and Kachina dolls. Like Sigilyph, the Nazca lines are found in a desert. It also resembles a wind chime or a totem pole, the latter of which is found throughout the United States and Canada. Name origin, Sigilyph may be a combination of sigil and glyph. It also draws its name from Sylph, a mythological spirit of the air. Symboler may be a combination of symbol and the agentive suffix It may also involve Bora, a type of wind, or Ra, the ancient Egyptian falcon-headed sun god. Now, the languages, references, external links, let's move on.
So we watched Sigilyph's first scene in the anime before, let's watch Sigilyph's second scene in the anime.
Hello and welcome to the anime portion of the video. Today, we are watching the 14th movie. The scene exists in both versions of the film. In this film, the main characters have come to Eindhoek Town, where they've met some of the people, and they're telling the main characters the legend of the Kingdom of the Vale. Right now, the king is trying to save his kingdom by using Victini's power, as well as the power of several other Pokemon. And that is Sigilyph's second scene in the anime. Let's move on.
Now let's talk about the TCG. I have one Sigilyph card, which is my final Psychic type card.
It's the 11th Sigilyph card design. It was illustrated by Neo Kimura. I love that it's floating above the desert. It has 110 HP. It's 4'7" and 30.9 pounds. It has one ability, Counterattack, and one move, Psychic Assault. Counterattack isn't an ability in the video games. On this card, if Sigilyph is the active Pokemon and it takes damage, 30 damage is added to the opponent's Pokemon. Psychic Assault isn't a move in the video games. On this card, it costs 1 Psychic and 1 of any energy. It does 30 damage, but for every 10 points of damage on the opponent's active Pokemon, it does 10 more damage. This means it could do, as of the filming of this, between 30 and 6,730 damage. Sigilyph is weakened to lightning for double damage, which mirrors its weakness to electric in the video games. It's resistant to fighting for minus 30 damage, which mimics its weakness to fighting in the video games. It costs 1 of any energy to retreat. Its description reads, Psychic power allows these Pokemon to fly. Some say they were the guardians of an ancient city. Others say they were the guardians' emissaries. This is the Pokedex entry in Pokemon Sword. In the bottom left corner, there's the Rebel Clash expansion symbol.
I don't have a Yamask card, so the next Pokemon with the card I'll be talking about is Litwick. Now let's see why other people love Sigilyph. Now let's look at fan art.
Hello and welcome to the fan art section of the video. Nobody sent in fan art, so instead we're looking at DeviantArt fan art. For those of you who aren't familiar with the series, what we do is we go through these images until we find an image that doesn't contain a Sigilyph. These first 2 images don't contain a Sigilyph, so we'll start with this third one. This is Sigilyph back by Bloxables. So it's just a frame from the back sprite of Sigilyph in Gen 5. This is 0561 Sigilyph by Bloxables. I'm pretty sure it's just the official image. This is Sigilyph stamp by J-Boys Dilou. So we got a bunch of the Sigilyph stamps here. We got this one, and this one, this one, and 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 this one. Very well done. This is Sigilyph number 2 by Faxwell23. So it's a screenshot of Sigilyph in new Pokemon Snap. This is AA3 Insignia Veneno Isaac by Late of Coco. They got this trainer, maybe a doctor of some kind. And they've got a Sigilyph, Nincada, and a male Indeedee in the shadows for some reason. And we got this toxic symbol that looks a lot like coughing. It's fun. Very well done. This is Ahul and Ada by Baylard. This very stylized, much more bird-like version of Sigilyph here. And Riolu here. So I got them, I guess, meeting for the first time, and then playing, and then the Sigilyph protecting the Riolu. Very well done. This is Realistic Sigilyph by Delta Hexagon. Another very stylized, more realistic, I guess, Sigilyph here. Much more emphasis on the actual wings. This is Dodrio variants by Hexabeast. So we've got these variants of Dodrio and I guess Doduo as well. So Tank, it's a fusion with Noivern. I'm wondering if this one's supposed to be a fusion like with Noibat. So it's Marathon. It's one that's a fusion with Archeops. I wonder if this one's supposed to be Archean. Show, we got it with Pidgeot. I'm wondering if this is supposed to be Pidgeotto. This one's Warrior. Okay, yeah, it seems to be the baby versions. Okay, so this one's a fusion between Braviary and Dodrio. This one's a fusion Doduo and Rufflet. So Wooly is Subat, and then Woobat. Mafioso is Honchkrow and Murkrow. Pond is, they're just both Farfetch'd, non-Galarian Farfetch'd. I wonder if this was created before Sirfetch'd was created. And we've got Toy, where both of them are fusions with Sigilyph. We got Prehistoric, where they're both based on Aerodactyl. Wildfire, where this one's based on Talonflame, and this one's seemingly based on Fletchling and or Fletchinder. And this is Songbird. It's a fusion with Altaria. This one's a fusion with Swablu. Very well done. This is SL Pinkin Sigilyph by Hexcode. So this pink Sigilyph here. Very interesting. This is Sigilyph number 1 by Faxwell23. So another screenshot of Sigilyph and new Pokemon Snap. And this doesn't contain a Sigilyph, so we'll move on.
Thanks to everyone who submitted fan art. I won't be streaming tonight as I simply don't have time. Tomorrow I'll be talking about Yamask. As always, this isn't my proper outfit. This will be tomorrow.